Hello, SimTheWorld here. We are checking out PowerWash Simulator. So this game just popped up in early access, and I saw it on Steam. It's in early access, and it's $17 on Steam. I was blown away. It's so expensive. But all the reviews are fantastic. So I'm really confused. Good reviews. It's high priced. But it's a power wash simulator. I don't know what could be involved, but it's got to be something really cool. So we're going to jump into career mode and see what it's all about. So we are going to, for our first job, we're cleaning a van. It's in a garage. I guess we have a power washer we start off with. And don't freak out. It looks like it's been in the dredge from the bottom of the lake, but that's a good thing. It's meant no one else bid on it. So we're cleaning this for some Harper Shaw, and let's just get started with the job. All right, so here we are. We have our van. It is a dirty mess. We've got our power washer. So I've looked through some of the controls just to get kind of an idea. You can see we have a very, very high pressure power washer here. Ooh. And we clean one of the lights. Let's see if we can get the other. Our goal is to go around and clean every piece of the van. So I got the headlights and the blinkers done. There's quite a bit left. In addition to this high-powered mode, there are different nozzles. So this appears to be like a very light. It seems to work well for the body. It gets a large mass, but it takes off only a little bit of dirt. So it might take longer. We continue to slide up the dial, and it increases in pressure, but of course decreases in distance, or the width. That's the correct term. And then we have the orange nozzle that's a little bit smaller and a little more powerful. So it looks like Harper Shaw is texting us as we're trying to work. I don't know how productive that is. Okay, so we got one of the hubcaps done. Got two of the hubcaps done. Let's see about getting this window done. Now, it seems like on the edges of the windows, you got to use the high power mode and be a little more detailed. Go around the edge just like so. And that should finish off the window. There it goes. If you couldn't tell, I did come through and give this van a try. I just needed to know what the controls look like, and honestly, to test the audio levels. I had no clue how loud the power washer would be and if you guys could hear me or not. So it made sense just to go for a spin and give it a try. And what I've noticed is this game is oddly satisfying. I would have never guessed. You know, I looked at the game title in Steam and I'm like, how can this possibly be a game? How cheesy of a title is it? I always complain about people throwing just ideas into Unity and trying to make some quick cash with terrible assets, but honestly, from this first level doing this van, that does not seem to be the case. And in fact, more so, it seems to be an actual, all this stuff, while it is in Unity, the game engine, I feel like everything's pretty unique. I haven't seen any of the background items or the vehicle itself or anything like this in the Unity Play Store. I haven't seen that in any of the little games. I'm sure you guys have seen those one-off simulators where it's like, do this simulator, or what's another couple good ones? There's Construction Simulator is always the terrible one that people talk about, things like that. But just the real generic games that there's not a lot of time put into it. It's obvious that the game was thrown together with assets other people created. But this, however, doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm going to keep coming through. Now, if you guys pick this up, which I encourage you to take a look, if you're into these type of games where you know, you're cleaning things, you're putting things together, I feel like this is very similar to train station renovation, or perhaps house flipper, or something where you're going through and completing tasks to make it look spit and span and back to its ideal state. Well, I would certainly suggest this game as an option. Let's jump up here and yeah, let's cruise through this. I want to get this wrapped up before Harper Shaw keeps messaging me. I'm not interested, sir. I am in fact married, so let me do my job and he can pay me in the end. We're power washing the car, of course. No other jobs than that. I'll see you guys when we're a little more through this. I'm getting close to finishing this up, as you can see. A couple things here and there. It's like this tire needed a bit of washing. But up top, you can jump up. We got a little ladder here. You can actually jump on top of the van. I found is pretty entertaining. No better place to get up close and personal. That way you can get this cleaned fully instead of just doing it from the side. Because if you're just to stand on the ladder, you'd have to move the ladder around, which you're able to. You're able to pick that up and walk around the vehicle. That way you can get each side effectively, but this is a lot easier to do. Of course, we can start to check to see if we're missing anything. There's kind of a dirt detector if you push tab. Let's see, nothing's popping up. Go ahead and we're 99% clean, so if we jump over to our menu, it'll actually tell us what's fully clean and what we're missing. So there's one tire that's not perfectly clean, which I think was the one we're looking at back here. Let me get down on the ground here. Perfect. And we've completed this job in full. This car looks fantastic. This van is brand new, and we made 150 bucks. So you're probably wondering, what does money mean in this game? We've got the power washer, we've got nozzles, what else do we need? So our next job is to clean the back garden. We're going to take a look at that in just a second, but in the shop, we have items that we can buy. So of course we have our current power washer, but there are higher tier models, heavy duty ones, professional duty. Maybe that's something that will come in time. Equipment, we have extensions and nozzles and soap nozzles. Oh my. Then of course cleaning liquids. I'm hoping that they'll kind of explain this as we go through the game a little bit. But let's jump in and at least take a look at the back garden. I don't know if we're going to finish this one. Maybe we'll do another episode, but let's see what it holds in store. So Calvin Miller is this extraordinary Dr. Power Wash dude. Hey Doc, I hope it's a challenge because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I just moved back in town. And he, again, has a long story that we're going to kind of skip out on. But boy, you're not kidding. This thing looks like it's covered in mud. And it looks like we've got our work cut out for us. Oh yeah, we need some pressure to get this cleaned. That's going to take a lot of work. We got the fence here. That's going to take a lot of work. The doghouse. Patio set. This is going to be a lot of work, but at the same time, again, there's a lot of cool stuff here. No, I wanted to hit the cat. I wasn't quick enough. I wanted the high power. Yeah, I guess we're going to see what we can find. There's a little gnome back there. I'll have to be quicker next time we get to the cat, but this is probably where we're going to leave off. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this game, please let me know down in the comments below. We'll at least come back and take a look at this location as well. And of course, next time I'll make sure we hit that cat. But otherwise, thanks for watching as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates of future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch, as I'll occasionally stream live. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.